YouTube, this is Lesbian Vampire. Okay, if I am looking down constantly, is because I am trying to get used to my camera on my laptop versus a different angle. Okay, so this discussion today is about newly natural hair. This is more of for people who didn't do the big chop versus someone who did the big chop. Either way, the information is still good, so you can still look at it through if you did the big chop or not. So first I want to say how I transformed from relaxed, looking down again, to natural is I had relaxed hair about length, and my natural hair, my relaxed hair will keep breaking. But anyway, I know I was going into the army and I had basic training. I was trying to figure out what the heck was I going to do with my hair for about 2 to 3 months. So I pretty much kept it in micros, and after that I just kept on keeping it in micro braids or had sew-ins or some kind of something like that. The bad part about doing transitioning that way is that when you finally take out your hair and you want to wear a natural style, and you pretty much have no idea what to do with your hair. If you haven't been doing research, which I wasn't, you have completely no idea what to do with your hair. So the first thing I would say to someone who's natural, kind of newly natural, but you know what I'm saying, because you have a long length but it's newly natural because it's the first time you've actually been trying to wear your hair natural, is you need to do research. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's I think I saw a site, it's called Napiology or Napiology, something like that. Do research on your hair. You need to figure out what type hair you have. My hair is a type 4B. It's really lots of shrinkage, it's cottony, it needs to be stretched when I do stuff. So most of my videos probably will be more, for people with 4B hair type. So when you shampoo 4B hair type, it's coarse, it's hard. Another mistake a lot of newly naturals do when you shampoo your hair a lot, and then when you dry your hair, you dry with a towel vigorously and you touch it, it's just hard and brittle, whatever. I would suggest to think about co-washing. Some people do not agree with co-washing and some people do. I personally love co-washing, and I thank God I found co-washing. Co-washing is when you use conditioner to wash your hair instead of shampoo. And if you want to go ahead and shampoo your hair, you might want to go ahead and use natural shampoo or something that's not as hard. It's like a milder soap than using those harsh soaps on your hair, because they strip away all that moisture, strip all that good stuff away, and the conditioner is just trying to put back in what you already took out. And so what you're going to do is, to co-wash your hair, you simply, I use a really cheap conditioner, and then I use a really good conditioner. So I'll use like VO5 or whatever that's cheap, and I'll get in there, you saturate your hair, you set your conditioner in there, and I pretty much go ahead and bathe my body, and then at the end I comb it out, I just rinse it through, squeeze it through, and then after this thing called plopping. For newly naturals who don't know what plopping is, it's when you take a t-shirt and you take the t-shirt, you put it over your head, you can twist it and put it in a knot, tie it, pin it, leave it alone, instead of taking a towel and brushing it through your hair. That minimizes frizz, and it minimizes a lot of, it pretty much minimizes frizz. But then the next thing you want to do is, if you don't want to put any kind of product in your hair yet, the best thing I can say to do after that is to go ahead and put your hair into sections, whether it be 4 big plaits, 4 small plaits, whatever. Put it into sections, braid it, and let it air dry. Okay, if you don't have time to let it air dry, sit under a dryer. Do not have a dryer on your head. Direct heat will break your hair. I have to learn that the hard way, because I've been natural for 7 years, and me not doing research and not knowing my hair, not knowing anything about my hair, and trying to conform and all that other crap, You know, I've broke my hair lots of times doing dumb stuff. So never want to apply heat directly to your hair. And if you are going to head and direct, you know, using a blow dryer, you want to have something that's going to protect your hair. And if you are as well, you don't want to do that on an everyday basis. Basically, you don't want to blow dry your hair every day. You're going to have major breakage that way. Okay, moving on. After that's done, you want to also get something to seal your ends. If you're newly natural, that means you probably don't know anything about making a mixture for your hair or whatever. To seal my ends, I usually use cocoa butter or 100% shea butter with olive oil, and I pretty much take that in a pan, a couple scoops out of the shea butter, put it in a pan. We want to use really good olive oil, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Cold pressed, virgin, extra virgin, the good stuff. You put that in the pan. You want to melt the shea butter. You know, put it on low heat, let it melt, and then you can take that, put it back, put it in the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit. And then take that, and after you're finished, your ends, you want to take that and seal your ends. So you want to seal all of your ends. That helps with your hair not breaking, and that's why you won't see clumps of your hair combed out or whatever. Also, use big teat combs. You don't need to comb your natural hair with these tiny combs when you were little, when you used to hurt and mom, you know, all that crap. Don't do that to yourself. Also, you want to try to handle black hair as much as possible when it's moisturized and wet or whatever. So also, if you are handling your hair when it's dry, always use some kind of conditioner on it. Like I usually put a little bit of olive oil on my hands before I take down any braids. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want any breakage. Then, after it's dry, a quick style that you can do, it's kind of like overnight, is like a braided style. Like this style, I pretty much braided my hair. I sectioned my hair. I took my concoction. My concoction is coconut milk, olive oil, a conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and I also melted a little shea butter and put it in here and mix it all up, and that's my concoction. So I take that, spray a little bit, enough to wet your hair, not enough to damp it, drown it in it. And I pretty much braided this section frontwards. I braided this section backwards, and I took a little bit of this foaming gel. I wouldn't say foaming gel, it's a foaming wrap gel. You don't have to use this brand, there's many out there. This, you know, like mousse, like the white girls, y'all call it mousse. This is our foaming wrap gel, okay? Another good product for newly naturals or naturals in general is Eco Styling Gel. I have the olive oil version. The reason why this is a good gel is because it's alcohol free. It's an alcohol free gel versus other gels which have alcohol in it, other garbage that can really make your hair hard, brittle, strip your hair of moisture, which defeats the whole purpose. You want to add moisture, not take it away. Okay, so anyway, after that, after you braid your hair, you take some of your foaming gel and you foam it in there, you put it in there, whatever. You put your silk scarf at night, sleep on it, whatever, wake up next morning, okay, it's dry. You take it down. Remember to go ahead and put some olive oil or whatever, shea butter oil, whatever you use for your hair, to take it down, okay? Remember to do it gently, that way you do not disturb the curl pattern of your hair. Then, after you take everything down, it's going to be like a big, you know, twist and fro, whatever. You want to take a fro pick and lightly pick the inside. Don't pick the whole thing out, just pick the front, you know, where all the, pick where the lines were. That way it looks, your fro looks more formed. And then all I did after that was I twisted my hair, this part up. I took this comb, I pushed it in there, then I took a flower and I popped it there, and bam, instant style, quick to go. So stay strong, newly naturals or old naturals, and hope to see you more. Peace, much love, blessed D.